Thank you for your time. I really.
Wow, and there's a religious debate over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wear my uniform. I got my uniform right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just in case.
Okay.
Everybody's got a different perspective.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, and we meet those that are atheists as well.
Yeah, you can talk to him next time you come around.
Okay.
You can talk to me now. Try to convince me.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make an appointment because I want to come back and with some information to answer what I discussed with Rambo. But I certainly will talk to you as well.
All right, no problem. You know what? As long as you can find, proof, because science is the only thing that gives me proof about the world around me.
Okay.
And honestly, no religion have proved me anything because of one reason. I cannot believe in something that was invented in a time where, what was the Bronze Age, I believe? People that didn't have no understanding around the world, they start inventing things. They start, try to tag everything. Oh, this is because God, that is because God, these other things because God. You understand? Because they have no understanding about anything. And then, the worst part is that we're in the 21st century. We're still believing in a Bronze Age dogma. And, that's a problem with me. I think that degrades humanity.
What is the number one thing that turns you off about religion?
Religion? Oh, it's so many things. You read the Bible, and I don't say that I read the whole thing, but it's like it just contradicts so much about what really science proves. Evolution. The age of our planet, the universe, and I understand science cannot explain everything, but as we go further and we learn more, science answer for those questions that they couldn't be answered before. And just to give you a great example, it's let's say many people they tell, but Christian dogma they tell the world was flat and all that thing changed. Christopher Columbus proved everybody wrong, but there's other things that there are attributes to science that they prove that religion is wrong. It just keeps going. Then we got all these crazy creationists. Fighting in the schools to, try to force people to, sell the religious version of creation when that's not science. Religion is religion, science is science. Keep religion in your church, in your house, and keep science in the schools.
Well,
that's the way it is.
I think the most divisive thing is the issue you said you're going to look up. When you say things like the Bible justifies genocide of an entire race because that entire race deserved extinction, that is the most problematic. Okay. Because that's been done. That's exactly what Hitler did. And now there are people who think if you eradicate Muslims, the world will get better. Like, this is the whole idea of eradicating an entire race, saying that they deserved it and that God justified it. Like, you'll never get any traction if you...
Now, let me say the good thing about that. The only little thing that I can say about religion, good, if that brings somebody out of, doing bad deeds in the world, and do a positive change to that person, that's the only thing that I like. But there's other ways that you can do that without going through religion. But if that helps, I'm okay with that. Now, overheard the part that he says that you guys were talking about, genocide. Listen, in a civilized world, genocide is not approved by any Western country. It's not approved. And if not only that, the Bible and other religions, they approve that. They approve what's the name? They approve like I had that they approve like slavery, and some other things. Actually, that's why the slaves, the people that they used to run the slave economy in this country and so other countries in the world, back in the day, they used to say that was okay because the Bible will prove it. You understand? So in other words, many people, they take the word of the Bible or other religious books too literal, and they don't twist it. They do it the way it's supposed to, according to the Bible, the way it's supposed to be done. Actually, even the Bible says, like, if you work on the Sabbath, you should be put to death. You understand? And I mean, if you are a true Christian, you're supposed to follow that. But if you if you don't follow that, then, you know, how you can say you're a true Christian. This and that another thing about the Bible that many people forget. You know, the chosen ones are the Jewish people. You are not Jewish. Are you Jewish?
No.
I'm not Jewish, so I cannot, I'm not, so why am I going to follow religion that doesn't represent me? That's another thing.
The Bible doesn't teach that the Jews are
that's what they say. That's what they say. It says the people are the chosen ones.
They were.
Yeah, but the Old Testament is part of the Bible, no?
Yeah, but
it's part of the Bible. You
I'll
understand?
tell you what.
Yeah.
When I come back, some of the points that you raised up, you know, we can discuss.
No, I understand you guys.
You have a Bible now. You didn't burn
No, I
Bible.
don't. No, I'm not that.
You still have a Bible.
I do. Like I said, no, I don't have it.
You don't have it.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't have it. But if I had it, I wouldn't. You know, I do respect. You understand?
Right.
Not because it's religion. It's just I do respect.
Okay.
You understand? The same way I have to respect other, you know, books from other religions. And one more thing, I forgot to tell you, how you can guarantee to me that God, you know, Yahweh. Let's put it this way, no God, because there's a lot of gods out there. Yahweh, or how you call it, Jehovah? Okay, some people they call it Yahweh, some others they call it Jehovah. So how you can guarantee to me that he's the true God? How about Allah, Krishna, Buddha, Mahoma? You know, there's so many gods. How about if I, you know, devote my life to follow the Christian God, and then when I die, I go to the hell of, you know, Krishna, because Krishna actually was the real God. That's another thing. And lastly, this is the part that shocks me and gives me a lot of conflict, a lot about religion. Like, for example, you guys are African Americans. You know, Christianism was forced into your people. You understand? The same way in Latin America, the Spaniards, they forced Christianism. It's like you either love God and you believe in God or else. You understand? And you are following that like if that was, you know, that if you took it willingly, you're just following what your parents teach you. But your great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, they were forced to believe in that. You understand? So, you know, I see a conflict. It's like me seeing a Jewish person driving a Mercedes that's made by German people that used to kill their granddaddies. You understand? You understand that there's a conflict with that. You understand?
But I'd raise that question. I'd say, if the Bible is the Word of God, why would God only reveal His Word in one place in the world, in like the Middle East, that area there? Why wouldn't He go to China and, you know, or Africa or South America?
Civilizations are that way older.
Yeah, God wouldn't just pick one spot in the world and say, I'll reveal my word, my will right here, only here.
There's some more historical, you know, conflicts about, you know, what the Bible is, and there are even religions in the world that they are like twice, you know, older than Judaism, because, you know, the Christianism is a spin-off of Judaism.
Ancient Egyptians.
You know.
Ancient Egyptians.
And there's another thing that this one you're gonna love it. This one is the one that you're going to love it. I don't try to offend you. We are just exchanging ideas. You understand? And I appreciate that you try to, you know, help people, you know, to, you know, follow the right path. But it's an opportunity to me to talk to people that they got different, you know, ideas from the ones that me or him got. I didn't know what his position about religion, but when I overheard him, I said it's similar to me.
Let me just say this one thing.
Sure.
I just want to say this one thing, and then we got to go.
Sure, no problem.
Going back to what I read you in Genesis chapter 11 about what happened at the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose that had not happened. Suppose that the people had obeyed God's command to spread and fill the earth. Okay. And there had not been now a device to divide people, which was the language. If that had not occurred, then what would that have meant for the human race?
The thing is, you're presupposing that the story of the Bible of the Tower of Babel is true.
Okay, so all right, so you're not accepting the word.
Because whoever wrote the Bible is a human. That person had no concept of South America. Those hadn't been discovered yet.
Right.
If you grew up there, you didn't know that Africa existed. You didn't know that South America existed.
Right, but there were no people there.
Yes,
but the people who lived there had no idea. They never even heard other languages. If somebody,
but there were no other languages. If remember now, the flood occurred. There's nobody but Noah and his family. And this is only a few years after after Noah and his sons have died off, and the human race is starting to grow again, propagate. But they're still all within that area in the Middle East. They haven't expanded to other parts of the globe yet. All right, this is relatively just a few hundred years, not even a few hundred years afterwards. So if that's the case, and they hadn't had an issue where God had to now do something divinely providential to split them up by language, what do you think would have occurred? What would have been the state of the human race?
Look, all right. Hypothetically, I'll take your position. Okay. Well, the human race would have been homogenous. Everybody would have the same language. There'd probably been less division. Okay. And there's a reason why what happened there is so significant, and that's what I want to talk to you about when I come back. Because what happened there at the Tower of Babel was very, very significant in human history. Very significant, and it plays a part into all the other things that we're talking about with the people and evolution and division of culture and race. All of that is connected to what happened there at the Tower of Babel. So we'll discuss that when I come back. Okay. All right. Okay. I certainly enjoy talking to you. Nice meeting you.
Okay. Have a good one.
Stay cool, guys.
All right.
Okay.